Hello, water signs. I hope you are all well. Okay, so I'm doing a collective reading for all water signs. That's Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. It will be from the week commencing the 14th of April. However, I do like to say that whenever you come across this reading, it will be for you. So not necessarily for the week ahead. Okay, as you can see at the top there, I've got my rope bracelets there, which I sell on my website. I will say as well, I'm so sorry if I'm at a funny angle today. My tripod actually decided to die on me. It has been falling over in the past, but now it's decided to die on me. So what I've done now, I've had to make a little makeshift stand. So that is why we're at a funny angle. So I do apologise for that. Okay, let's get on and do your reading. So water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oops, that was flipped over. Okay. So we have Justice. We have the Six of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Lovely. We've got the Wheel. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Knight of Swords. And on the bottom here, we have the Emperor. Okay, so now then. My immediate thought reading this was, I think someone's going to try and propose to you. I know I've said about marriage before with water signs, but I do strongly feel that it is coming in for you. If not next week, then it definitely is coming in for you. I wouldn't say in the too far off future either. Get me words out. The Justice card is basically telling me that someone at the moment is trying to get their balance right. It could be you or it could be your partner. But once that balance has been sorted out, you're going to have victory and someone is going to basically sweep you off your feet. And with the Hierophant down here, I do see there's a sign of marriage. The Wheel of Fortune here tells me that things are going to go forward in your favour. And I do feel as well with the Knight of Swords that it's going to be sooner rather than later that all this happens. The Justice card, I will also say, if you're involved in like legal things, like say a breakup of a marriage or something like that, that it will go your way. And again, that will happen pretty quick. I can't see it going on forever and ever. And again, you'll get a victory from that. So if there's anything legal around you, then you'll have victory and, you know, you'd be very happy with the outcome. I do see here with the Knight of Cups, you've got somebody around you who is basically treating you like a queen. He's basically a romantic person, somebody who basically tells you all the things that you want to hear. Sometimes they can overdo it. Sometimes they can be a bit too lovey-dovey if you're liking. However, you know, at the end of the day, that you're on a pedestal in their eyes, and yeah, they're going to basically treat you like a queen. I do also see there's probably going to be a lot of messages coming in from for you from them. I think they're one of these as well, to message you like good morning and good night. And I think they like to text just to make sure you're okay and to check up on you and to make sure that everything's dandy all day long. Again, with the Wheel, I do see here with the Wheel of Fortune that the lady's up in the clouds and she looks like she's flying high. So part of me thinks you will be probably going on holiday in an aeroplane. I've said this before as well. If you're not sure about it, I will say do take a gamble, because the lady's wearing a set of dice around her neck, and if you take that gamble and go, I do feel that there is a strong possibility that a proposal could happen actually whilst you're away. If it's not if this person doesn't propose to you whilst you're away, then I feel that you probably get married abroad. The Emperor is telling me that you're in control. This person is in control of all this. And, you know, they like to do everything, basically, the organising of it. Like I said, they're going to try and treat you like a queen and you know, basically nurture your relationship. I will say here, though, actually, with the Nine of Wands, that you are guarded on this. You're not quite sure. You're probably thinking everything's going too quickly for you. But I do see here with the Seven of Wands that you might put your barriers up. Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. It's like, you know, possibly you've been hurt before, and it's like, no, I'm putting those barriers up now because no, it's all happening too quick, all too quick for my liking. Oops, sorry about me juggling around there with the camera. Like I said, I've got a makeshift tripod at the moment. Okay, so let's go on to the Oracle. So I do feel very strongly here that you're going to have a very good week ahead. But there's somebody here who's going to be very romantic towards you. There's nothing here work-wise, I would say. It's just that you are in the spotlight in this person's eyes. And all you need to do is get the balance with them. And I think you move forward with them. But at the moment, you have got your barriers up a little bit. You're a bit guarded on what to do about this situation. Oops. That's just flew out, dropped out. So romantic gesture. Yeah. So this Knight of Cups is a person who would do that sort of thing. Romantic gesture. You probably just, like I say, chuck you like love notes every now and again, maybe on social media, you know, or WhatsApp or what have you. He could well buy you a bunch of flowers or do little romantic things. We got here days and weeks. Like I said, this is going to be quick. So I can't see it being months and months. Like I say, with the Knight of Swords here, everything's rushing in. And this Knight of Cups here wants this now, sort of thing. Time to rest and relax. Like I said, there's no work issues here. Nothing relating to work. However, I do feel that you will be having some time to rest and relax. And that could be what's happening here with the Seven of Wands. It's like I'm shutting everything out around me, so that I can have a bit of me time, time to think, time to do things for myself. And on the bottom here, we have got Be Mine, Marriage. Look at that. I couldn't have picked those cards any better. Okay. So, looks like I say, it seems to be water signs all the time. If it hasn't happened for you now, up to now, it will happen for you in the future. That's why I always say that the readings aren't always for that particular week. It can be whenever you come across these readings. Okay, so an affirmation: a day without laughter is a day wasted. That is certainly true. That one always comes out, and I think with the lovely sunshine at the moment, it's enough to make anybody smile, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to just move these to one side, and I'm now going to do some initials for you. Letters and zodiac signs to see who this is likely to be. I will say, actually, here, you could be dealing with, oh, at the bottom there, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So it could very possibly be an Aries there. Okay. Justice, or you could be dealing with a Leo with Justice there. Okay. Not a Leo, sorry, a Libra. What am I thinking? Do you know, I'm getting all my words muddled up today. A Libra. Libra is with balance. Okay, right, let's do some letters and zodiac signs. Grab a little handful. Okay, so we have got a letter T, a letter I, a letter P, tips with an S. You could be getting some tips this week. Okay, we've got letter M, H, another I, we have a P, we have a C. Like I said, this could be in your name, their name. We have another letter P. So you've got 2 P's, 2 I's, 2 H's, got another I, so we've got 3 I's. We've got a letter C, a letter P, and a letter S. And the other ones here are zodiac signs. So we have 2 Virgos. Got 2 Virgos there. Whoops. Do excuse the state of my fingernails. I've been doing some painting and the paint has actually gone under my nails. So don't think I haven't had a wash. And lastly, we've got an Aquarius. Okay, so if they're not in their main sign, they could very well be in their sun, moon or rising signs. And you'll find out your sun, moon and rising signs. If you know naturally you know the date of your birth, but if you know the time of your birth, you can enter those into Google and your sun, moon, rising signs will come up for you. Okay then, water signs, I hope you like that. If you resonate to that, I would love it if you could like and subscribe, or even give me a message to say whether you are getting married or not. Thank you.